meals, how would you suggest going about that? Everyone has their own way of doing it. Would you, one, tell your client eat like normally that day and that cheat meal just goes uncounted for and go about the next day as normal, or go out for the next day and fast? Two, have the client have a good portion of protein, carbs, and fats for breakfast, and the rest of the day make sure you at least hit your protein, so your cheat dinner meal, you can tank up on carbs. Here we go. So, with all due respect to this, I've heard of cheat meals ever since 2009 when I started this whole thing. But here's the thing. I don't care what you're doing in your life, anything. If you say the word cheating, what do you connect that with? It's like, ooh, it's like a forbidden thing, right? Like anything you do in your life that you have to say you're cheating to do is because something isn't the way that you want it to be, right? Would I try to cheat if I'm playing a video game and I happen to know all these different cheat codes in my mind? I'm like, oh, cheat code, so I can beat him. If I'm unhappy in a relationship and I cheat, is that a good thing? If I lie, if I cheat, like cheating in and of itself is never a good thing. And I don't care what you're talking about. Cheating is always going to be looked at negatively because it is negative. You only cheat when you feel like you cannot adhere to what your current program is, okay? Now, in regards to dieting, I know that some people are very cult-like when it comes to dieting. I would urge you to always consider this. You're never going to be 100% right. I'm never going to be 100% right, and there's always more to learn, and there's always more to apply. So my advice to you would be this. Stop using the word cheat. Just the word in and of itself. Don't allow your clients to use the word cheat either. I tell my clients, we don't cheat. We don't cheat on anything. If you feel like you have to quote unquote cheat, then we have to reevaluate your program, because obviously I'm not teaching you what you need to know. So what I would do is, if you have a client that wants to go out and eat, just have them go out and eat a meal. Like, why do they have to cheat? It doesn't have to be cheating. Just go out, enjoy a meal. Just make sure that at the end of the day, your calories are roughly equated to what they're supposed to be. Now, however you can make that happen during the day, that's totally up to you. So as an example, if I knew I was going out to celebrate a birthday and the majority of things I was going to be eating in the evening were carbs, then the majority of my meals for that specific day all the way up until that point would probably be a little bit lower in carbohydrates, because I'm trying to create room for the extra carbohydrates or the extra glucose that I'd be eating while I'm eating out or celebrating. Like, say it's a birthday party or something. If I'm happen to be going out with some friends and maybe I know that there may be a couple of drinks consumed, well, guess what? Chances are at one meal during my day, I'm probably going to eliminate the carbohydrates from that meal to be able to create space for the calories from the alcohol, okay? Now, calories and alcohol and macro equations, that's for a different video, as it's not as simple as that. But my advice to you would be to say this. If we're utilizing a macronutrient tracking system, okay, you can adjust and manipulate your day so that you actually have the opportunity to go out and enjoy meals with your loved ones. And that doesn't mean that you have to cheat on your diet, because it's not cheating if you have the right system and you're happy with the system that you're utilizing. So definitely I wasn't trying to jump on you or anything, but the word cheating when it comes to nutrition, I do have a spot that I don't necessarily like that word, just because of all the people that I've heard from over the last 9 years, tell me about their cheating episodes and how their coach used to go out and actually have them quote unquote cheat, and they use the word cheat and they think that cheating is like a normal thing. Cheating is not a normal thing. Try cheating at anything in the real world and see what happens. My food for thought for you guys this morning. I appreciate y'all. I would never tell a client to go cheat on their diet. Later.